right, time to go to our mailbag. Lorenzo from Maryland wants to know, would you rather have a runny nose for the rest of your life or a stuffy nose for the rest of your life?
Those head shakes that you saw there was the two of them realizing that annoying Lorenzo from Washington, who produces some of the stuff in Washington, is sticking his beak into the mailbags with an annoying question. This one here, which would you prefer, stuffy nose or runny nose? These are bad choices because runny nose, if you got that one for the rest of your life, you are going to be rubbing your face in a way that's going to deal you perpetual chafing along your lip, it's going to be disgusting. But stuffy nose and the inability to breathe. I do not want difficulties breathing. I certainly don't want difficulties breathing during this time. I want the runny nose. I'm choosing the runny nose reluctantly.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with you, Dan. The runny nose seems like it would prohibit you from getting anyone to want to hang out with you. There go any friends or any romantic options, but lucky for us, we're already married. So she's stuck with me. And the stuffy nose has other issues with breathing. Like, I feel like it'll be okay to breathe through your mouth until you realize that you can never close it. Like, don't you have dry mouth concerns? Like, that seems painful and more dangerous. I'd rather have some snot dripping down my lip than have some issue in my mouth where I can't breathe unless my mouth's open. Sleep with your mouth open. You can never close it. That seems terrifying and off-putting in its own way.
I've got a couple other pros or mostly cons for each side. With the runny nose, the idea of bursting out in laughter immediately off the list because you're just bubbling and spraying everywhere. Not great for what we do for a living. All right.
It might be kind of great. It'd be pretty funny.
Maybe once or twice. But I mean, I'm thinking like Edward or Spittle situation. It's never going to be fun for a long period of time. Sports, physical activity, same thing. Like, I'm just, snot everywhere. That's not great. As you mentioned, Dominique, intimate moments, like, that's not the greatest, I will say for having a stuffy nose, sounding nasally, not great for our business either. Food tastes different. Like, food, if you can't smell it, it's going to taste different. And that's something I am not looking at dealing with. And I was looking at one singular positive. I'm trying to find one positive for either of these. Can't smell farts. That's the thing if you've got a stuffy nose, and potentially helps intimate moments as well. So I'm going to go ahead and say the stuffy nose is probably the way to go, yeah.